with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers held off a late rally by Tom Brady and the Bucs to prevail 14-12 in a defensive struggle in Tampa. The Bucs were called for a delay of game while attempting a potential game-tying two-point conversion, then failed the ensuing two-point try from the 7-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins moved to 3-0 with a 21-19 win over the Bills in Miami. Josh Allen threw for 400 yards and 2 scores, but the Bills ran out of time before they could get a field goal attempt off. The Eagles sacked former teammate Carson Wentz 9 times en route to a 24-8 win as Philadelphia improved to 3-0. The Colts shocked the Chiefs 20-17 in Indy. Matt Ryan, 222 passing yards and a pair of scores, including the go-ahead touchdown in the final minute. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Love and Light Wellness Spa. How can I help you today?
Hi there. I'd like to make an appointment for next week.
Excellent. Does Tuesday 9 a.m. work?
Ooh, mornings are when I go to Taco Bell to get my bacon breakfast quesadilla.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't like missing out on those fluffy eggs and crispy bacon covered in melty cheeses.
Oh, I understand. Let's see what I have in the afternoon.
Namaste.
Try the bacon breakfast quesadilla, only at Taco Bell. Limited participating U.S. Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Contact local store for hours of participation, which vary.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Last I checked, it's a Monday, 26th day of September, 2022. Almost done with the month. Seems as though it barely got started. Oh, boy. Monday Night Football tonight. Cowboys, Giants. Should be a good one. Typically it is. Yeah. And I love to watch when they show Jerry Jones in his luxurious box and his team is losing. Yeah. I'm not sure who dubbed the Dallas Cowboys America's team, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, they got their fans, but I think they're more fans of cheerleaders than they are football players. Coming up, we will celebrate some birthdays. Yeah, we've got birthdays, our big shot birthdays, some local birthdays as well. We're going to jump in and take a look at news, world and California news headlines, local news, sports, financial news, weather, good stuff. We've got it all. And when we come to the sports, we will take a look at NFL action yesterday. Also, Major League Baseball, getting down to crunch time with Major League Baseball. And we'll check in there. Well, a new report claims that from 2011 through 2017, 259 deaths worldwide have been attributed to people taking selfies in dangerous locations. Just kind of clear the deck of the idiots, I suppose. Yeah, that's Darwinism at its best. Okay, let's see. We've heard Apple is moving the manufacture of iPhone 14s from China to India. So what are all these 12-year-old kids in China going to do, once they're out of work? We'll keep an eye on that for you. Oh, birthdays. Yeah. I said we'd have some birthdays. Let's jump in with the big shot birthdays. Remember the TV show Adam 12? Yeah, well, Kent McCord is one of the stars of the show. He's 80 today. Singer Brian Ferry, 77. Actor Mary Beth Hurt, 76. Actor James Keane, 70. Cesar Rosas of Los Lobos, 68. Actor Linda Hamilton, 66. Singer Cindy Herron of En Vogue, 61. Actor Melissa Sue Anderson, 60. Actor Jim Caviezel is 54. Actor Trisha O'Kelly, 54. Actor Ben Schenkman is 54. Singer Sean Stockman of Boys to Men, he's 50. Actor Zoe Perry is 39. Okay, those are the big shot birthdays. We've got local birthdays coming up. It's high school football on AM 1230. Join me and John Driffel as we bring you all the action of the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles. We'll feature the best matchup weekly on KXO AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. High school football is brought to you by
the CB Stop, 1498 Cole Road in Calexico. Kennedy's Taco Shop in the Alcatillo Plaza in El Centro. Broken Yoke Cafe and Stan's Auto Body in El Centro.
Mickey and George in Calexico Friday night. The Bulldogs and the Tigers on the web, KXORadio.com. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to David Mobley, Carlos Uriz, Alicia Marie Ventura, Thomas Gilkinson, Rosalia Herrera, Monica Duran, Lon Hedinger, Jose Cepeda, Nathan Romero, Estela Cardenas, Ashley Ryan, Monica Dominguez, Evelyn Herman, Jerry Sandoval, Luis Alberto Calle, Joel Torres, Michael Poulter, Natalia Antunes, Carl Ott, Lino Garcia, Roman Flores, Melissa Cortez, Riley Smith, and Lorena Minor Montes. Oh, and happy birthday, Ray and Sally Derma. Well, in the news, MGM Resorts International is facing a class action lawsuit. Yeah, the suit accuses MGM's casinos of failing to pay cash-out tickets in full. Yeah, MGM is accused of shorting customers by a few cents on millions of slot machine transactions. Hey, well, look, you know, they are called one-armed bandits, aren't they? Yeah. You figure millions and millions of dollars, a few pennies here, a few pennies there. Pretty soon you've got a couple of $100,000, couple of $1 million. Yeah, it goes. I mean, you can't trust anybody if you can't trust the casinos. Oh my. We've got news. Are you ready? World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. Hurricane Ian is barreling towards Florida with Tampa in its sight. Hillsborough County Administrator Bonnie Weiss says they're starting to evacuate residents this afternoon.
We expect to have to evacuate over 300,000 people, and it will take some time, which is why we are starting today.
Evacuations begin at 2. She says she knows this isn't ideal.
We did not make this decision easily, but the storm poses a serious threat, and we must do everything we can to protect our residents.
Emergency Management Director Tim Dudley says it's going to get ugly fast.
We expect to experience a significant storm surge, some estimates up to 15 feet. As it stands now, we are expecting 30 hours of tropical storm force winds.
Ian would be the first major hurricane to make landfall in Florida since 2018. CBS News Special Report. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Gas prices jumped to $5.79 a gallon, a 35-cent increase in just the past week, up 51 cents from last month. John Trainer with AAA says several factors are pushing up oil prices.
On global oil prices, and oil prices are the foundation of the gas prices that you pay. We have the war in Ukraine, we have COVID, we have economic recession, we have hurricane season. All of that.
The calendar may say it's fall, but Mother Nature apparently has other plans, at least for now, well above normal heat in the southern region of the state.
A lot of iced water, iced coffee, ice. And staying inside, air conditioned. I mean, thankfully, I have a air-conditioned car.
Temperatures expected to linger in the 90s and low triple digits in much of Southern California through Wednesday. Major progress on California's biggest wildfire of the year. Crews now have it 85% contained after 3 weeks. The fire scorching more than 76,000 acres in Placer and El Dorado counties. Niners lose to the Broncos. Rams beat the Cardinals in NFL action. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Lock Air Conditioning and custom sheet metal.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal. 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, expect delays. Carroll Buckley explains.
You can expect delays at the downtown Calexico Port of Entry. Construction on a canopy over northbound lanes at the port will begin this evening and expected to continue for a year. According to the U.S. General Services Administration and U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Phase 1 on the project begins at 8 p.m. this evening. 5 lanes will be closed Monday through Fridays between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. A total of 8 lanes will remain open from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Fridays. Saturday and Sunday will utilize all available lanes. The construction expected to take about a year.
A large crowd of Imperial Valley people descended on Pioneers Museum Saturday afternoon for the long-awaited book unveiling of Where Water is King. The book, written by the late Kevin Kelly, was finished by collaborators Brian McNeese and Rita Sudman. As the afternoon grew later and people mingled, the rhythmic sound of jazz music paid tribute to Kevin Kelly's two loves, music and writing. Henry Martinez, IID General Manager, started the event with a welcome followed by IID Director Norma Galindo's moving comments shared with the Kelly family and friends. Everyone agreed, had it not been for Kevin Kelly, no one would have been able to hold the IID board together. Kevin demonstrated his tremendous knowledge of the district and its workings. He showed his love of the valley, the Salton Sea, and many agreed Kevin Kelly will go down on the right side of history. Finally, Chris Spanos and the Kelly family provided closing remarks and thanked Pat Waters for the cover and chapter illustration. For KXO Radio, this is Gene Brister.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, a scary clown was reported in the area of Jack in the Box in El Centro. El Centro police said that about 1:40 a.m. Sunday, they've responded to the area of the Jack in the Box restaurant on Cottonwood Drive. A man wearing a clown mask and was said to be walking in the area, banging on doors, walking through the drive-through lane, and tampering with the menu boards. The clown was last seen walking northbound through the Ford dealership and then continued into the car dealership in Imperial. No charges were filed.
Is this the vanguard of the attack of the killer clowns?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. KXO News Time? No, we've already had KXO News Time. A 22-year-old man was arrested after a disturbance. Here's more on that story.
A 22-year-old man was arrested after a disturbance in an El Centro parking lot. Police responded to the Costco parking lot at about 2:23 Saturday afternoon after a report that a vehicle almost ran over a woman. According to reports, the driver of the vehicle became upset with a woman holding a parking space. Reportedly almost ran over the woman when he took that parking space and then took a tire iron from his car and proceeded to break windows in the woman's car. At about 6:30 Saturday evening, the suspect in the incident showed up at El Centro Police Department's lobby and wanted to report the disturbance. The man did admit that he broke 3 windows in the other car. The victim estimated damage and repairs at over $3,000. The suspect taken into custody and booked at Imperial County Jail.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations in the valley to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
This is Loyalty Lab Interview 6. Subject, grandmother's loyalty. Margie, what do you do when your grandson misbehaves? Angels don't misbehave. Here we study the most loyal, like you and... Oh, there goes the lamp. Shouldn't have put it there. Shell and the Fuel Rewards program has our members' backs, too. It's super easy to save on every gallon. Loyal, just like how you acted like that wasn't his fault. Someone should clean that up before he gets hurt. Yes, loyal, just like that.
10 years of FR.com. Terms and conditions apply.
That's the sound of a crack in the ceiling found at a home inspection. But with a Realtor by your side, a newfound leak might only cause minor worries. With their expertise, a Realtor can suggest a credit at closing and even connect you to a contractor to help you shore up that leak and alleviate your worries. When it comes to cracks in your plans, the expertise of a Realtor can make all the difference. The difference between an agent and a Realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
And it's Page 2 of the local news, Page 2, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Continuing with more local news this morning, one person died in a single vehicle accident Friday afternoon. According to reports, a vehicle that was southbound on State Route 115 just south of Keystone Road went out of control after apparently trying to avoid another vehicle that had turned in front of them. The vehicle rolled over and ended up in a nearby field. 3 people in the vehicle were injured, 1 fatally. One of the victims was airlifted from the scene by Reach Air and another taken by ambulance to a local hospital. The 3rd victim was pronounced dead at the scene. The accident remains under investigation. In other news, a Holtville fire displaces people. Here's more in that story.
A fire in Holtville displaced 6 people. The fire occurred Friday afternoon at a house in the 600 block of Fern Street. Holtville Fire Department responded along with mutual aid from several other departments. The fire scene was cleared by about 4 p.m. The American Red Cross is assisting the displaced. Cause of the fire under investigation.
And the National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning for Imperial Valley. The warning is in effect from 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. on Tuesday. You can expect temperatures to reach 105 to 109 degrees, while overnight lows will be in the upper 70s and low 80s. Daily highs will start trending downward starting Wednesday into the weekend. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Not just at Christmas, not just when it's convenient, not just when you remember. All year long, Imperial Valley Food Bank is feeding the hungry because hunger is a year-round problem. Help the Imperial Valley Food Bank be the solution. Visit ivfoodbank.org. Be part of the solution.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says high pressure aloft will keep temperatures above normal through midweek, especially in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A slight cooling trend midweek will reduce temperatures to slightly above normal by the late weekend this weekend. 108 our high yesterday, 79 the overnight low. Today will be sunny with a high near 107, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 81, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 105, light wind becoming east about 5 miles an hour. 83 degrees, 51% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
How can you fight climate change every day? Food fight! The easiest way to fight climate change is to throw your food right into your kitchen food scraps bin. Rotting food in landfills gives off climate-heating gas. For tips to recycle food scraps, go to iRecycleSmart.com. Do your part. Recycle smart.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL football. Yesterday, the Ravens ripped the Patriots 37-26. Meanwhile, the Dolphins edged the Bills 21-19. Dolphins unbeaten on the year. Bengals beat the Jets 27-12. It was the Vikings over the Lions 28-24. Bears beat the Texans 23-20. Texans still without a win. Colts topped the Chiefs 2017. Titans over the Raiders 24-22. Raiders without a win. Went for two as the clock expired and weren't able to convert for the tie. Meanwhile, the Panthers beat the Saints 22-14. Eagles over the Commanders 24-8. Eagles undefeated on the year. It was the Jaguars jumping on the Chargers 38-10. Falcons topped the Seahawks 27-23. Packers edged the Buccaneers 14-12. Rams over the Cardinals 20-12. It was the Browns 29, Steelers 17. And it really wasn't a good football game. Sunday night, the Broncos and the 49ers teed it up. Broncos edged the 49ers 11-10. Monday Night Football tonight on AM 1230. It's the Cowboys and the Giants. It's always a good matchup. We've got games starting at 4:30 this afternoon.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And Major League Baseball. It was the Braves helping the Padres. Braves beat the Phillies 8-7. Astros topped the Orioles 6-3. Blue Jays beat up on the Rays 7-1. Cubs topped the Pirates 8-3. Reds nipped the Brewers 2-1. That also helps the Padres. Nationals 6, the Marlins 1. Tigers over the White Sox 4-1. Angels beat up on the Twins 10-3. Royals edged the Mariners 13-12. Guardians beat up on the Rangers 10-4. It was the Giants nipping the Diamondbacks 3-2. Mets pounded the Athletics 13-4. Yankees shut out the Red Sox 2-0. Dodgers continue to roll. They beat the Cardinals 4-1. And the Padres, they powered up and beat the Rockies 13-6. Meanwhile, Scottie Scheffler voted the 2022 PGA Tour Player of the Year. Scheffler topped Rory McIlroy for the honors. Georgia Tech fired coach Jeff Collins yesterday, less than a day after a 27-10 road loss to UCF sent the Yellow Jackets to 1-3 in Collins' fourth season. Upon being hired away from Temple, Collins faced a difficult task, moving Georgia Tech's offense away from the option-based attack that Paul Johnson installed. That provided Collins with some leeway, however, but they just never could get it going. High school football on Friday night. Central retains the Mayor's Trophy. They beat Southwest 48-7. Imperial topped Gila Ridge 18-8. Fallbrook nipped Brawley 17-14. Mission Bay over Holtville 34-14. Claremont Club Calipatria 32-8. Bonita Vista shut down Vincent Memorial 35-28. And Palo Verde 35, Barstow 21. Don't forget, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants tonight, 4:30 on AM 1230 KXO. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Amazon has put a second Prime Day sale on the calendar. Prime Early Access sale will be available in 15 countries, including Canada, China, France, and the UK, as well as the US. Amazon is following its rivals in getting a jump start on the holiday shopping season. Walmart announced last week that it will start its holiday sales as early as next month. Target said its shopping kickoff, called Deal Days, will be held October 6th through the 8th. And food prices are soaring, and that's changing how we eat. The shopping in the supermarket is getting more difficult, especially for folks on fixed incomes, and changing their eating habits, buying less meat, giving up on splurges, and worrying about the future. Right now, mixed results on Wall Street. The Dow off 43 points at 29,566. The S&P 500 up 4.4 at 3697. The NASDAQ up 71 points at 10,939. Gold down $3.70 an ounce. Oil up 89 cents a barrel, still under $80 a barrel right now.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 107, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 81, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow is sunny with a high near 105, light wind becoming east about 5 miles an hour. And right now we're looking at 83 degrees, 50% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at 325 miles an hour. An excessive heat warning in effect through 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Hurricane Ian is on track to hit Florida as a major hurricane this week. It's intensifying quickly as it heads for the Cayman Islands and Cuba today. In Tampa Bay, Hillsborough County Administrator Bonnie Wise says emergency plans are in place.
We expect to have to evacuate over 300,000 people, and it will take some time, which is why we are starting today. We need to give people enough time to find transportation and go to shelter safely.
CBS meteorologist David Parkinson has a heads up.
It does not matter if you are in the cone or not. If you are on the eastern side of this storm, it is going to be powerful enough that you will be feeling the impacts of rain, storm surge, and wind. And storm surge is likely to be the biggest threat.
Forecasters say Hurricane Ian could become a Category 4 system as it moves over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico before it hits Florida's west central coast Wednesday. Canadian officials say they found the body of a 73-year-old woman believed to have been swept away when a massive wave whipped up by what had been Hurricane Fiona broke through her basement over the weekend. This woman lives nearby.
We didn't anticipate so much activity from the sea for us where we're living.
Nova Scotia's premier describes the devastation as immense. NASA hopes to stage a collision in outer space tonight. The goal, protecting Earth in the future. Planetary scientist Nancy Chabot leads the team.
DART is a spacecraft that's purposely going to crash into an asteroid. And the DART spacecraft is going to come in at 15,000 miles per hour and hit it pretty much head on.
NASA's goal to defend Earth from a potentially deadly threat in the future. November's midterm elections will decide which party controls Congress. The latest CBS News YouGov Battleground Tracker estimates Republicans are still in a position to win a majority in the House, but their margin is shrinking. Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto.
People who say the economy is important, they're still breaking towards the Republicans, and that's really big, and that's why the Republicans still have the lead, but the abortion issue is why it's gotten tighter.
Italy set to get its first right-wing government since World War II, and a woman is set to take the helm. CBS's Chris Livesay is in Rome.
Her name is Giorgia Meloni, and to the Brothers of Italy party, she's here to put traditional Italians first.
Too many immigrants.
Protect the traditional family, a family composed by a mom, a dad, and sons, for example.
Italy's conservative superstar fiercely opposes adoptions and surrogacy for same-sex couples.
Dow down 50. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Is there a calculator that can't compute in your kitchen drawer? Recycle it at Staples. A shredder that won't shred under your bed? Or a collection of cables cluttering up your closet? Recycle them now at Staples. With Staples Free Tech Take Back, we'll recycle your old tech free. Plus, rewards members get $5 back in rewards. So if you have modems, mice, and mobile phones making a mess of your home, recycle them now at Staples. Limit 1 reward per month. Redeemable in store only. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/recycling for details.
Dancing crew, trip for 2, nailed the final interview. Game with Doug, brand new mug. Come here, kid, give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster appointment as soon as you're eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Walmart's getting into the wedding dress business.
Eloquy is a plus-size fashion company that Walmart bought back in 2018. It just unveiled a bridal collection. The dresses come in real women's sizes, 14 to 28, and they're being sold at real women prices, some as low as $89.
Hey, baby, I think I want to marry you.
And Eloquy says they know women need not just the dress they walk down the aisle in, but an entire wedding wardrobe. They've got that covered with outfits for engagements, bachelorette parties, and rehearsal dinners, too. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Gray is the new power move for women at work.
I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair.
Forget about the dye. The Wall Street Journal says that as more women of a certain age ramp up their days in office and hit the fall conference circuit, they're sporting the silver look, and they say it feels good. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.
12:30.